Good morning, and this is the continuation for the last video that we did in a velocity diagram for single slider crank mechanism. Here we have a space diagram, same space diagram that we have. Here the OB is a crank, it is rotating in a clockwise direction, and here it is a velocity diagram, and we did it with the use of our drafter and all those things, and we find out the velocity of B with respect to O, and here is the value, and velocity of A with respect to B, and velocity of A with respect to O. So these are the values we got from the velocity diagram. So again I just repeat, just a recall how to draw a velocity diagram. So here it is and while using these values we have to take a scale, then we can go for the velocity diagram, and the velocity diagram velocities that is perpendicular to the link. Here it is, these are the perpendicular to the link. Velocity of B with respect to O is perpendicular to the link. This is the link. So we have to take it like this. So this is the diagram. And as the same velocity of A with respect to B, that is also perpendicular. You see that here it is a perpendicular we will get. So as a slider, it is sliding over there. So we have to take in a same direction. This is a horizontal. It's a default one. Whenever we got a sliding, is in to and from motion, that we have to take it here. So this is about the velocity diagram. The next one, acceleration diagram. Today's topic is to find out the acceleration by using a diagrammatical method. So for that we need a formula for acceleration in terms of linear velocity. So here it is the linear acceleration at the velocity v square by radius. Actually here it is the radius is nothing but length of the link, the particular link. So if you see that here it is r, right? So acceleration that we have are two components. One is the radial component, is a tangential component. So for every link that we have a two components, radial component and tangential component. Here if you see that tangential component of BO, if you see that here tangential component of AB. So these are the components which we will get from the diagram, but for this acceleration of B with respect to O, that we are not taking here because of constant angular velocity. It rotates BO it rotates constant angular velocity, so that's why we are not finding out for the particular link BO. So coming to the AB, we know the magnitude of radial component AB by using this formula, then we will get it here. So here also we will get the magnitude. So what about the tangential component of A with respect to B, that is from the diagram. So that is what about the acceleration to find out the magnitude. So yeah, and here it is the alpha angular acceleration. Alpha is the angular acceleration. So that is the formula for tangential acceleration. This is the formula we give, value magnitude we will get from the diagram. So this is the length of the link. So we have to convert this lengths into meters, right? So coming to the diagram, the main we have to concentrate how to draw a diagram, right? So if you see that the radial component is parallel to the link. The direction that we have to take, radial component is parallel to the link. Okay, so tangential component is perpendicular to the link. So direction that we have to take like this, radial component is parallel and tangential component is perpendicular. So the same, we have to consider a point, right, any on the space, because here it is a O is a fixed one, fixed link, so right, fixed point. So O is a fixed one. Somewhere we have to take a O. So coming to the radial component of OB is parallel, right? That I have to take like parallel to this. I can take a parallel to this. radial component. Then how much the length we have to take, right? So here we get a 148 point for suppose 1 meter per second square. This is the value for acceleration while we are substituting this 4.713 whole square by BO, that is 150 mm, right? So while we are substituting those values, that we will get the value at here. This is the value that we have to take a scale. By using this, we have to take a scale, that is 148.1 meter per second square is maybe a 4 centimeter or 5 centimeter, whatever, that is up to us. So this is acceleration of P with respect to O. It's a radial component, right? So radial only we have a one component, so we can consider it is a final acceleration, and here it is a 5 centimeters or 4 centimeter or 3 centimeter, that is up to us. So from the magnitude, from the formula that we are finding a magnitude, so from the magnitude that we have to take a scale and coming to the diagram. So the direction is parallel to that, parallel to the link. The first is the magnitude and one is direction. So magnitude that we will get by the formula, and we are taking a scale, then the direction is coming from the diagram that we have to take a parallel. Is enough. Next one, coming to the radial component of acceleration A with respect to B, right? This is also that we have to substitute, that we already got the velocity of A with respect to B is 3.4 whole square by the A, that is I think 0.6 meters, right? So here we have to get is almost 19.3 meter per second square. So here also same, that we have to take 19.3 meter per second square, but here 148.1 meter per second square is 5 centimeters. Then how much this is? Okay, it may be get a 1 centimeter or 0.7 centimeters, right? So that I have to take here. So how we have to take? See, here it is a B, right? This is a O and this is B, right? So if you see it here, the link AB is there, is the radial component parallel to AB, that I have to take, it may be a 0.7 centimeter, and this is the radial component of A with respect to B, acceleration, and this comes from here, 19.3 meter per second square, we have to again convert into how many centimeters? So that centimeter, this is the value that we have to take at here, and this is parallel to the link. The next one, tangential component, we don't know the value actually. Tangential component of A with respect to B, right? We don't know the value, but we know the direction, right? So the direction is perpendicular. So perpendicular to that. So I am taking, here it is, it's just an imagination that we have to get. Here it is a perpendicular, and this is a acceleration tangential component A with respect to B. So that is. So next, acceleration of A with respect to O. O is a fixed one. See here, the acceleration of A that we will get with respect to B and with respect to O. So two terms. Okay, we have to consider. So one we already did by taking a radial component and acceleration component, tangential component. So here we are going to find a acceleration of A with respect to O. If you see that here in a velocity diagram also, we are taking velocity of A is in a horizontal, because it is moving forward and backward. There is no any direction upward, downwards or inclination. It's just moving in a horizontal. So we have to take like horizontal, just on a horizontal. So this is the point intersection, we call it as a A. So this is velocity, acceleration of A with respect to, or simply call it as acceleration of A. So this is a A. So while I am considering to join these two, so A and B, and this is the exact value of acceleration of A with respect to B. Get it? So from here that I can take, this is the value of acceleration tangential component of AB, A with respect to. So if you find in a centimeters, we can find it as in a centimeters. Again we have to convert into meter per second square. We will get the value for, suppose if I consider this is a 2 centimeters. So how much the value of acceleration of t, tangential acceleration of t with respect to b. So 10 centimeters, again we have to convert into meter per second. So what we have to do here, it is meter per second square we are converted into centimeters. Again we have to convert into centimeters into meter per second square for unknown terms, for a unknown term. So we will get this value, that the value it may get 2 radian per meter per second square or 5 radian per meter per second square, sorry. So from this value that we will get the value of alpha, that is angular acceleration. Okay, we can substitute there, and we know the length of the AB, that is a 600 mm, right? We have to convert into meters. So this is the way. The only thing here, we have to take the radial component and a tangential component. For BO, only radial component, there is no any tangential component, because it is rotating with an constant angular velocity. So for the link AB comes tangential and radial, 2 components. So this is what. So here we have to remember one thing is parallel. Radial component is parallel to the link, and tangential component is perpendicular to the link. So these are the 2 that we have to get from the space diagram. Parallel means this is a parallel, right? So we have to take like this. It's a perpendicular. You see, this is the link and this is the perpendicular. So I have to take like this, and this is the tangential. So this is the way we have to find the velocities and acceleration for a mechanism. Thank you.